Welcome to another episode of Discover St. Cloud, Florida. I'm Kristen McCary, and I'm here with your host,
Janine Corcoran, broker for Corcoran Connect, a real estate company.
It is time for...
I know.
December
events already.
It's crazy. I can't believe how fast this year went. I feel like kids went back to school and it's like, Happy New Year.
I know, but this is the time of year that we love.
I know.
But I don't know. It just seems like people don't have any time.
No.
Like I never have any time. You never had any time. But lately it seems like no one has any time. Why is that?
I don't know.
We have the same 24 hours every day, but
I feel like we're like all running a rat race or something. No, nobody knows. I don't know. We're just, it's
hamsters on a wheel.
Yep, exactly. And so, it's been a crazy year this year, but there's a lot of great events in December coming up. I mean, there's so many events. This is like
pages of them we have.
The Burr months, I feel like the events really start to ramp up everywhere. So do you want to take it away with what we've got going on in St. Cloud, Florida for December?
So Friday, December 2nd, the annual City of St. Cloud tree lighting ceremony. Join us as we kick off the holiday, the annual tree lighting that's held in Centennial Park in downtown St. Cloud. They'll have musical performances, lighting of the tree, and visits with Santa. So more information, you can call 407-957-7243.
Awesome.
Starts at 5 p.m.
Very cool. That's awesome. I love when they do the tree lighting ceremony. It's a really cool time. All right. And so on December 3rd and 4th, there's the St. Cloud Holiday Festival. It's the 44th annual St. Cloud Holiday Festival located in historic downtown St. Cloud. They're calling for crafters, artists, vendors. There's free parking, festival food, local dining, New York Avenue. It's really just a great time to get out there and support our local downtown businesses, which really, really need it right now. So
absolutely. And they had that great Halloween event, which was the Halloween trick or treat. That was crazy.
Yeah. So this should be a good one too.
Yeah. And don't forget on December 3rd, it's a Saturday. It's always a Saturday and it's rocking around the Christmas tree. It's a Christmas downtown parade. And so it starts at 10 and you can be right on New York Avenue and it goes all the way. I believe it ends at down by the lakefront. Yeah.
And so I believe they put the new map up because it's a little bit different with Pennsylvania being closed. So I don't know the map off the top of my head, but we'll make sure to post a link to the map of where you can kind of set up and see the parade this year. All right, so Sunday, December 4th, there's a classic car show for cars 79 and older. The car show runs from 12 to 4 on New York Avenue between 9th and 10th Street, immediately in front of City Hall. Prizes will be awarded at 3 p.m. on Sunday, so come on out and check that out. If you do have a classic car, registration is open. It's $10 in advance or on the day of the show, or $5 with an unwrapped toy on the day of the show. All proceeds and toys are donated to Help Now of Osceola.
Now, I wonder if Lorraine from our office, because she's a classic car girl, if they'll be in that show or not. I'll have to ask her. That'd be fun to watch.
Yeah, it would. Very cool.
Love those classic cars. And then on December 4th from 10 to 3, we have a kids' holiday fun zone. And so the kids' holiday fun zone includes Doodlebug Chalk Art Festival Kids, craft making, and visits with Santa. It's located on New York Avenue on the east side of the parking lot, midway between 11th and 12th Street. Children of all ages are welcome to show off their talent. Craft chalk is available for a nominal purchase. Registration available at the event. Prizes are awarded per age group, and photos with Santa are available for a fee. And so that would be a good event from 10 to 3.
I feel like there's a lot of great opportunities for Santa photos this year.
Yeah.
So you don't have to go fight lines anywhere, to get those pictures taken. All right, so Friday, December 9th, it is the Winter Fest from 6 to 9 p.m. There's tons of winter activities to enjoy. Meet Santa again. Santa's a busy man. He's all over St. Cloud. There's a snow slide, holiday crafts, festive music, food vendors, and many more. It's at the St. Cloud Civic Center, 3001 17th Street, St. Cloud, Florida. And that's, again, Friday, December 9th from 6 to 9 p.m.
Now you're going to laugh. So on December 10th, did I miss? Oh, wait.
No, you didn't.
Okay. December 10th from 11 to 4. If you hadn't had a chance to see Santa, you could see Santa again. Christmas in the Cloud, hosted by the Amazing Animals, Inc. Wildlife Preserve, Meet Santa and Mrs. Claus. Oh, there's an ad on there.
Ooh.
Food trucks, petting zoo, animal ambassador, community vendors, 4235 Rambler Avenue in St. Cloud.
All right. And then for Saturday, December 10th, the Women's Club of St. Cloud will be hosting a cabaret. It's called Do You See What I See? It's the most wonderful time of the year, and we want to share it with you. Come join us for the premiere of this wonderful cabaret. You will share in the joy and happiness of the holiday season with light snacks, desserts, a hot chocolate bar, and your favorite Christmas music being performed live by some of the most talented performers in Central Florida. This event is December 10th. There's a 7 p.m. show. The doors open at 6:30. And then Sunday, December 11th, there is a 3 o'clock show, and the doors open at 2:30. It's located at 1012 Massachusetts Ave in St. Cloud, Florida. A table of 5 seats. 5 seats is $40. General admission is $40 for that event. So go out and check out that really great live music.
So this is interesting, and help me with this. Am I missing something? But Goats and Movies, it's running every Friday and Saturday night throughout December. Come join us for goat cuddles. I didn't know that goats cuddle.
I don't know.
So they like to eat. Yeah, I guess they could be cuddly.
They could be cuddly. And also you have to think, don't they do like goat yoga?
Yeah, that's exactly what I thought of when I was reading this.
So I guess you get to go cuddle some goats.
And watch a movie. Come join us for goat cuddles and holiday movies out on the farm. Fun for all ages. Admission to the goat pasture starts at 5:15 to spend your evening meeting and cuddling with the goats. Bring your own chairs and or blankets and grab a comfy spot in the pasture under the string lights. Make sure you get a good view of the screen. The movie will start 10 to 15 minutes after sunset. Popcorn, snacks, and candy will be available to purchase, and blankets are available to rent. Goat snacks will also be available to purchase. I mean, this is like a great thing. Tickets are $25 for adults and $15 plus tax for kids 12 and under. Kids 2 and under are free, and the address is 2365 Apshire Road in St. Cloud. So is that someone that just has like
I don't know. Is this like
farm?
An individual? Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's great. And
what
talk
a cool
about
idea.
being different. I wonder how many people go.
I don't know. I wonder if this is the first one.
Yeah.
We'll have to find out.
Well, it says they were doing it in November, but for some reason we didn't catch that for November.
Yeah.
And it's interesting. Yeah.
Very
you should
cool.
check it out.
Very cool.
If you love goats, it's a place to be.
No kidding. All right. So then coming up on December 10th and 11th, the 16th, 17th, and 18th, you're going to light up the park. Join us once again as we light up the park. Tons of lights, games, food, and fun from 6 to 9 p.m. at Peghorn Nature Park. The cost is $5 per person, ages 2 and up, and the address is 2101 Peghorn Way in St. Cloud. So that's a fun night. You know, I hear it's pretty beautiful. Isn't that the one where they do the night, like it's similar to the Trail of Terror that they do, but it's like with lights, Christmas lights. So that's
I don't
cool.
think I did the Christmas one last year.
I don't think so. You did the Halloween one. So maybe this year you do the Christmas one, and we'll have both.
Okay, then Tuesday, December 13th, 8 to 9 a.m., Breakfast with the Pros. It's a Breakfast with the Pros is a series of informational sessions to help grow small businesses, and that is located at the VFW Post on New York Avenue in St. Cloud.
So December 14th, it's a Wednesday from 5:30 to 7, St. Cloud Historic Walking Tours are going to start. So that's pretty cool. It's located at 903 Pennsylvania Ave. It starts at $10, and this guided walking tour will take you back in time to the early days of our city's beginnings. Discover history rich in development, a fire that ruined part of downtown, and some of the newer additions like our City Bird and Flower. Walking through our city's past will give you insight into our current downtown area as well. Stroll past new boutiques and delicious restaurants on your journey through the past. And that's December 14th from 5:30 to 7.
And then after that, on December 14th, same night, starting a little bit later, you can go on a ghost tour in St. Cloud. Yes, it is December, but you can still do a ghost tour from 8 to 9:30, starting at $20. Are you brave enough to embark on this night? At this nighttime ghost tour that runs through the streets of downtown St. Cloud, same location, 903 Pennsylvania Avenue.
That's awesome. Very cool. And so the Downtown Monthly Market returns December 14th.
That's a good one. I love the Christmas one.
I love that one.
Yeah.
I love that one. I keep buying wreaths and I forget that I buy them. And so now I have a bunch of them. I'm going to have to figure out a place to put them. But I really love the downtown St. Cloud. There's so many great little, gifts and vendors to support. I actually bought a plant last year. And the woman, because I have a very brown thumb, and I told her that. And I can't even remember the name of the business. So I hope to go back and find you this year. But I said that I had a very brown thumb and I can't keep plants alive. And she convinced me to buy this plant. And would you know it? It's still alive. I haven't killed it
You
yet.
should add that picture.
I will. I mean, it looked a little sus first when we moved in here. I forgot to water it for like 2 months, but we brought it back to life, and there's even a new sprout of a little plant. So she said it was a very hardy plant. It was very difficult to kill. And I said, well, you wait and see. And so I guess I'm the one eating my words.
I have to get you. Have you ever? I don't know if you remember on my porch. It's a Christmas cactus. It only blooms red flowers, like it's blooming now, and then come Christmas, it's full bloom. And yesterday I had a compliment, and I'm going to tag you in this from Dan, our neighbor across the street, who is a green thumb. He has a gorgeous garden, and he was in the back porch, and he said, we're talking about my Christmas cactus. He said, yeah, mine's just starting to bloom. He said, Janine, I have to tell you, he says, your Christmas cactus is just gorgeous. And I said, I don't know why.
I don't do anything. I forgot about that.
Yeah, I mean, when I water them, I do have a green thumb, but it's so pretty. And then I heard they have not a Christmas cactus, an Easter cactus, the same thing that only blooms on Easter time.
That's cool. So that'd be nice to have like special plants that bloom special times.
Yeah, they're beautiful.
Yeah,
beautiful.
Very cool. All right, so then you got the next one?
I do. Sunday, December 18th from 1 to 5, Central Florida Interiors at 1200 Georgia Avenue. And this is the annual Young Entrepreneur. For more information, sign up to be a vendor. Text 407-744-8470. Entrepreneurs are ages 5 through 25. That's kind of cool.
That's a cool thing.
That's a cool event.
Yes. All right. And so this event runs basically now through January 1st. It's Night of a Million Lights at Island H2O Water Park. There's luminous displays and themed light capes, tree-lined pathways, tunnels of light, and maybe even a little snow. It's at Island H2O Water Park at 3230 Inspiration Drive, Kissimmee, Florida, 34747. It was named by USA Today the #1 thing to do in December in Orlando. It actually debuted. This is the one that we went to. It debuted Night of a Million Lights. It was a lightscape of It debuted in 2020. I missed that part, where Night of a Million Lights, it's a lightscape of spectacular sparkle and mesmerizing aquatic dancing lights where guests of all ages can create priceless holiday memories, and all for a wonderful cause. Standard tickets are $30 for adults and $15 for kids.
So is this the same thing as the one that we went to, Give Kids a World?
So it is, actually. So remember when it kicked off in 2020, it was the pandemic year, and Give Kids a World is for, kids that are terminally ill or, generally not exactly the healthiest children coming and staying in Florida. And so companies got together and they went out, and you remember like different houses would be sponsored by different things. Yeah. Like Home Depot had a house and like,
that's great.
It was really cool. And so they would decorate all the houses. Well, 2 years later, it was such a huge event. Everybody loved it. I mean, it was beautiful, beautiful event, really cool displays, so different. But they're back open and they have people staying there. So they don't want hundreds of thousands of people traipsing through their village while people are staying there finally.
So how are they doing it then?
They moved it over to Island H2O Water Park, and they're still benefiting. All the proceeds are still benefiting Give Kids the World, but that's why it's not at Give Kids the World this year.
Makes sense.
Because they're open, and gratefully families are back and being able to.
That makes sense.
So
they're not, so that they won't be decorated houses. It's just going to be display of lights.
Right.
Somehow.
I think it's through their water park is all decorated.
We should go. We should go to that again. Hopefully it doesn't rain.
I know. I hope so.
Well, it's good to know that we were part of something that's probably never going to happen again.
Right. Absolutely. And I'll tell my kids not to wear new shoes if they if it rains.
That was a good. Talk about making your children miserable.
Oh my gosh.
Bring them to a light event when it's pouring rain out and you have teenagers with new shoes on.
Brand new shoes,
stepping
walking
in puddles
up to their shins. Just
you should post some of those pictures.
They were very pleasant to be around the rest of the evening, and
it's a night to remember.
It was a night to remember. Great memories. We all laugh. Well, we laugh about it now. I think they're still a little sour about the event. I don't know. I'll have to tell them it's something different if we go this year.
Okay, my turn, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so on December 21st, it's a Wednesday, we have Adult Movie Matinee, 18 years of age or older. This movie features being shown as Four Christmases, starring Reese Witherspoon and Vince Vaughn.
You know what's so funny? That's like Q and I's kickoff the Christmas season movie.
Is it?
Four Christmases? It's so funny. I really
That's
enjoy
when they visit
it.
all the in-laws, right? They go to everyone's house.
Because every year they decide, to take a trip magically to, help somebody, but they're not actually doing that. They're just going on vacation because they don't want to have to deal with their families, and then their flights get canceled and
Yes.
they
I
gotta
forgot
go.
about that. That's a good one to watch. I
Yeah.
should watch that again.
I like it. I enjoy it. But that kicks off our holiday season usually. So we're getting ready to watch that one. But that's a really good one. If you haven't seen it yet, you'll really enjoy it. It's
Yeah.
funny. It's
Well,
good.
good actors and
Yep.
actresses.
All right. So that wraps up our St. Cloud events. And we have a few Harmony events, right? That
Yep.
need to be talked about. So we have,
I'll do the first one.
okay.
So we have, don't forget, Friday, December. This is for all the Harmonians and guests that are visiting. It is open to the public Friday, December 9th from 5:30 to 9 p.m. Harmony's Winterfest in the Square. They have snow slides, train rides, photos with Santa,
In case you haven't gotten photos with Santa yet.
s'mores, horse and carriage, balloon twists, face paintings, photo booths, do-it-yourself art, Christmas carolers, food trucks, letters to Santa, holiday inflatables, and so much more.
That's so cool. We really put on a good event. I don't mean to toot our own horn, but it's fun.
And I will tell you, this is something funny. I'm going to brag for a moment, but that KJ said, my grandson said to me the other day, he said, what happened to Harmony? There's like millions of people there. And then I thought he was just talking about Harmony in general, but apparently he was talking because he went to the last November event and he just thought that's, I guess, how Harmony was going to be all the time. And he's
With all
like,
the
why is
people
it so
hustling."
crowded? He said, why are there so many cars? And I said, because people keep wanting to move here because they like it. He goes, but there's millions of people. And then
you
his
realize-
mom said, he's talking about the festival.
Right. No, he was there for the event.
Yeah.
Guys. But that's a lot of fun. It's
Yeah.
good. It's a really good time. We enjoy being there. So that was the December 9th, you said?
Yep,
Right?
December 9th, a Friday night.
Awesome. And then Friday, December 16th, starting at 6:30. It's actually a double feature for our Harmony movie night. So they're going to play two different movies. So starting at 6:30, we're going to watch How the Grinch Stole Christmas, and then Elf will air at 8 p.m. And that's in the Harmony Town Square. There's food trucks. Don't forget to bring your chairs and blankets and bug spray just in case, because I always forgot that. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, Jennifer with Southern Touch Events is doing some special picnic areas if you want to contact her for that. So that's always a cool thing. But love those movie nights out under the stars.
Yeah, that'd be fun. So that's a Friday night too.
Yep.
And then on the next night, the Saturday, the 17th, we have the Harmony's annual golf Christmas parade, meeting at the roundabout near the Active Adult Club down at the lakes at 5:30. And then the route will be posted in coming weeks and let us know.
Yep. And that's always a fun time. I love when we get to do the golf cart parade. Like, I actually, as much as I want to be in them, and I never end up doing it because I just
too.
always like procrastinate and like, I'll put something together, but I really want to make it good. I don't want to like just
I know.
throw stuff
When
together.
you look on Pinterest, there's so many good ideas.
There's
but
so many good ideas. And we have so many creative residents. And I'm like, gosh, you guys are really talented.
the lakes folks, they go all out.
They really do. They really do.
We usually give a prize for that.
Yeah.
Usually one of the first, second, third prizes.
Yeah, but it's a fun time. It's great to see. And so even if you're not a Harmony resident, you can come out and see it. They'll definitely go past the town square.
And let's not forget about December 24th, Christmas Eve. We have Christmas in the Town Square in Harmony, and it starts at 6:30. Please bring your own chair, and they usually have candlelight.
Yep, the flameless candles, cookies, and I think like hot cocoa or coffee, or I'm not even really sure, just some kind of warm beverage. Hopefully it's cool that night.
Yeah.
But it's a good night, and it's like service light, I feel like.
Yeah.
It's a nice, really
Nice Christmas
good
message.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice message and some, caroling and things like that.
Yeah.
And it's just a nice way to kick off Christmas Eve, knowing that Christmas is the next day. And so,
Yeah.
so definitely join us for that. What did you do last year? We went out to, I think right after we all went out to Chinese food, but I didn't remember why you didn't come.
Last year was the Christmas Eve that my new driver just had her license a month, literally, ran into the house with the car.
Okay.
And so that was fun. So we did not go out, but it was still a good, good time. We came home and had pizza and did our normal Christmas Eve stuff. And everybody's okay. She's okay. And I'm really glad she hit our house and not anybody else or any other cars.
Yes.
So it was a lot of fun. But
That won't
Christmas
be
Eve
happening
is
this year.
No, not this year. No, she's a pro now.
Yeah. So definitely join us. It's a great time, great event, and everyone is welcome. And we usually get a lot of people that don't normally attend Harmony Community Church, and just come join us. It's great.
It's good Christmas Eve time. So, but that's it for the December events. A lot of great stuff going on. A lot of opportunities to see Santa.
Yep.
A lot of great things to participate in. So, thanks so much for joining us for this episode. Remember, you can find us on all your favorite podcast platforms. You can also check us out on
Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, every platform.
Come check us out. You can see us talking back and forth through each other, rolling eyes or laughing. No, I'm just kidding. But if you have any questions or comments, or you have any suggestions for topics for next time, go ahead and send us an email at discoverstcloud@gmail.com, or you can give us a call at
1-844-St. Cloud. That's STCLOUD.
Awesome. Thanks so much for joining us. We'll see you in the next episode.